Welcome back to Dot Life. For this Tiny Dot concert, the first of season 2, we're doing something a little bit different. We're actually backstage at Jiggin at the Jug, which is tomorrow, September 6th. It's got one run this year, but this is the second year in Dorchester at the Strand Theater, and I'm here with the playwright, producer, director. I don't know what else you do here, but sounds like everything. Melvin Murphy. Melvin, thanks so much for joining us and letting us have a sneak peek.
Oh my goodness. Thank you for having me. We're excited and excited to have you here as well.
Yeah, we're pumped to be here. So tell me a little bit about Jiggin at the Jug.
Jiggin at the Jug. Oh my goodness. It's a play based in the 1930s about a young man who's raised in the South with his well-off family. But he grows up and he wants to do his own thing. He wants to start his own corporation business. But he doesn't want to do farming. He wants to wear the suits and get all fancy. So he has to move to the big city up north. So he asks his parents, give me the money, whatever. So there's this discussion going on, where I don't want to give away too much, where there's no school and all, but he gets to the big city, meets a friend, they become good friends. The friend says, I got to take you to the Brown Jug. He said, what's the Brown Jug? He goes, oh, it's a club with all the happening is. They agree, and he goes, oh, we're going to be jigging at the Jug. So that's how we came up with Jigging at the Jug. But it's a very inspirational play. A lot of good input, a lot of great writers, great actors, great cast, singers, and dancers. So that's all you get for now.
And you wrote the story and the music?
That's correct.
Wow.
I wrote all the music except for two. Our musician, Dominic French, he has a track that he created. It's called Mick French Blue. It's like a jazz. So we use that as he arrives in the city. And then we do a spiritual, Soon I'll Be Done with the Trouble. So that's a spiritual. But those are the only two that I didn't really write.
And do you use local performers?
All of our casts are local, yeah. First of all, we can't afford to fly anybody in. Working off a budget here. But they're all amazingly talented. We're a choir base. We're a gospel choir base. So that's where I know everybody first. Some have done a lot of acting already. Some we had to work with, but they figured it out. So that's where we all come from, right here in Massachusetts.
So are you a Dorchester person yourself?
I was actually raised in Mattapan. Right now, I live in Lynn. Since when I got married, I moved out to Lynn, stayed there. But everything is Boston-based. The choir is based in Boston. All of our surroundings are based in Boston. So
that's great.
Yeah.
So this is the second year. Only one day, two performances, right? A
That's
matinee
correct.
And an evening performance.
That's correct. Yes. Last year, and want to get a quick shout out to Michelle Wu in the city of Boston for giving us a grant to perform. We felt that Saturday last year was our best day, and I have an admin team. I let them make decisions, and so they decided let's do two on Saturday. Let's do a 12 and a 4, and so I went along with that, and we'll give it a shot.
That's great. What kind of instruments are involved in this production?
We have a keyboardist, we have a drummer, we have a sax player, and a trumpet player. And a bass player. So we're trying to create that 1930s old school jazz sound with me writing some of the music, but it gives it life. And these guys are bringing the music to life with the jazzy sound. And, of course, the singing also applies to that as well. But it's great to have such a good band. They're very talented. We got a couple of Berkeley students as well. So they're having fun. Listen, you're going to want to dance. I got to warn you, you're going to be dancing when you hear some of this music. We did a promo out at the Tango Mango in Newton, and people were coming into the restaurant dancing and swinging with us. So.
Oh, that's great. How did you get into to writing plays, and have you written other things?
I have. We normally do a yearly Christmas play. I wrote a play called Celebrate the King, and it's a modern day version of the birth of Christ. So picture Christ being born in 2025, with cell phones, iPads, and it's become really a big hit, and we do it every year. Originally, I wanted to do that at the Strand, when we got the okay from the Strand, but December at the Strand is just,
it's booked, the Nutcracker.
The Nutcracker. Yeah. That alone just takes up everything.
Yeah.
So I was in the middle of writing this, and I was like, hey, why not give this a shot? But I've done a few plays. I've always liked musicals, The Wiz, The Wizard of Oz, Annie. I've always enjoyed plays, and I've always sat and And I think even as a kid, as I participated in some of them, I was always intrigued by what was going on. And then, I got to the point to I like things a certain way. So when I go to a play, I'm looking for certain
critiquing
it. Yeah. But then I say, you know what? Let me write one and do it the way that I think would be best. And there's certainly no knock on the other plays, but and I've been doing it for quite a few years. You write small projects for the church first, and you get the, the results. You see how people respond to it. When we did the Christmas one, we did a few shows at the Hibernian Hall, especially during the COVID. They called me and said, we want you to do the play again because we need some inspiration in the world. So I knew that they had liked it, and so I thought it was on to something. And so then comes Jiggin at the Jug, which is my baby right now.
That's great. Anything else on the horizon?
Faded Rose
okay.
is the next musical play, much smaller cast. This cast has about 25 people in it, and it's great. It's fun, but it's a little bit more work. But Faded Rose is the next one I'm writing. Hopefully you can get that out soon. And right after this, we're shooting for Broadway for Jiggin at the Jug. We're shooting for the stars.
That's
and so
great.
we're on a mission and a task to try to get this onto Broadway.
Well, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
We got your back. Well, we are really excited to get a little preview. We're going to throw this up on the channels. Everybody come out, and I don't know if there's many tickets left, but if there are, scoop them up.
Yeah,
and,
Strand hosts 1,500 people, so yeah.
What a great Dorchester jewel, by the way, the Strand Theater.
It really is. I mean, and we really have to say thank you to the City of Boston, the Arts Department, for supporting us in this.
Definitely. Awesome. Well, thanks, Melvin.
Thank you, and thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. We are so excited to have one of the stars of Jiggin at the Jug with us. We get 2 interviews today, and this is Abaya Floyd. Thanks, Abaya, for jumping in. You were not expecting this, nor were we.
I was not, but you know what? In show business, as long as you know to
those opportunities.
Listen, stay camera ready, stay ready so you don't have to get ready, all the wonderful stuff. So thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming on. Moment's notice. Love it. Abaya, you are a Boston girl?
I am.
Roxbury, Dorchester?
Born and raised here. Grew up in Dorchester. Now I live in Roxbury.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And you play Pearl?
I do play Pearl, the leading lady in the show. Yes, ma'am.
And you are a singer?
I am. I'm a professional vocalist. I do backgrounds. I do leads. I songwrite. All the vocal produce. All the things. Yeah.
Amazing. Is this your first show?
No. So I've actually worked with Melvin Murphy and Melvin Murphy Productions for close to a decade now.
Oh, wow.
So this is the first revival of this particular show. But we've done Celebrate the King. We've done a number of concerts, ensembles. So
that's great.
Yeah. We have a really strong working relationship. So
what is Pearl's story? Just don't give too much away. But.
Pearl is, let's see, how do I say this? Pearl is not shy about taking opportunities that are presented to her.
Okay. Just like you with this interview.
Just like me with this interview.
You are Pearl.
Yes, and in a lot of ways, right? Maybe not all of them. Definitely come see the show to find out all of the ways, right? But, seizing an opportunity is one thing, and being opportunistic might be a little something different. I think Pearl kind of blurs those lines a little bit.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Is Pearl kind of a shady character?
All
right.
I don't want to give too much away. There's a lot of bright spots.
Okay.
About Pearl, but there's she's a very dynamic character.
I love that.
I'll say that.
I love
She's
that
very
for Pearl.
dynamic. Yeah.
Do
I
you
like
dance?
It too. I do dance. I'm out. So, I grew up dancing, ballet, modern, all of that. And now I'm actually a line dance coach. It's one of the many things on my repertoire.
Are you at Loretta's?
No, I'm not at Loretta's. I'm with the Boston Rhythm Riders. I actually just finished a tribute this morning for New Edition with the Boston Rhythm Riders. So yeah, absolutely. So that's probably the most in what I do dance now, right? And so the platform is amazing, because what we like to, our mission with line dance is to address biological disease in the body by moving. Nice. A lot of times people don't realize that by the time they're diagnosed with some kind of chronic disease in the body, it's usually tied. I mean, diet is a really big part of it. Genetics are a really big part of it, but movement of so much of our lifestyle, you know, especially here in the States, is very sedentary.
Yeah.
You know, and you don't realize just how much biological, you know, disease, different chronic disease can come up in the body. And so we share resources about that, and we get people moving, and it's fun, you know. I mean, boots on the ground is a sensation all around the world, you know. We do it all the time. We do it in our sleep. We do it with our eyes closed, you know, everywhere. We do it when we're walking down the street as line dancers. So, and of course, our focus is in the Southern soul world, right? So a lot of times people think line dance and think country line dance, and that's wonderful. Love country line dance. But we focus a lot on Southern soul. So your R&B classics, your Motown classics. I mean, you name it, there's probably a line dance to it.
I had no idea.
Yeah. Oh. So it's pretty cool. It's nice to have the recognition from 803 Fresh with Boots on the Ground, Big Moochie, Cupid. Shameless plug, we will be bringing them to Boston next month, actually. And they're really big in the line dance community. So lots of exciting things, bringing that kind of Southern flavor, the soul, the trail rides, the country twang, all of that, you know, to Boston next month. So we're really excited about that. Lots of stuff.
What's it like to have shows like Jiggin at the Jug available to performers like you locally, tapping local artists, like having these opportunities to perform in your local area?
Absolutely. That's a wonderful question. I'm fortunate to know a lot of young playwrights and a lot of young actors who come out of Roxbury, who come out of Dorchester, you know, Greater Boston as a whole. And to have the city really step in and say, I want to have more people who are reflected in the community use spaces like the Strand Theater is huge, right? Because I think, I won't say that it was dying for a while, but you would see a lot of the same shows. You know, there was even a moment with the Strand Theater before they were doing renovations where it was just kind of like, is there stuff going on there? And like people live there. People, you know, live in Upham's Corner and would be like, what's going on over there? Or like hardly ever go there. So to see so much programming, especially something like Jiggin at the Jug, is huge. There's so many other, like I said, artists, playwrights, actors, composers who are going to go into that space. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Well, we are excited to have this kind of programming available to us right in our neighborhood, not have to go downtown. I think we're keeping you from rehearsal. Melvin's probably going to get mad at us.
No,
so we're going to let you go. But thank you so much for joining.
Thank you for having me. This was such a wonderful interview.
And everybody come check out Pearl.
Please come check out Pearl and Sam and all the rest of the characters. It's not going to disappoint.
Yes, but I would rather fail trying to do something I really love and work towards something I'm really passionate about than not do it at all. Dad, I learned that from you.
It's all good. Wilbur Ellis Jr. Wilbur Stone. Just call me Stone. Hey, Stone. Sorry for bumping into you like that. I was looking at all these high buildings. I got distracted. Yeah, it's not to see you in the big city. You ain't from around here, are you? No, I'm not. Just got off the train actually. I'm from the South. Yeah. Actually looking to start my own business with like stocks and bonds and stuff like that. Actually, I could use someone to help me out to maneuver around the city if you can help me. Stocks and bonds, huh? Yeah, I guess I can get you the road with the big waves and get into all that, but first, we gotta go out and have some fun. No, I don't wanna. Yeah, man, I'm taking you to the Brown Jug. The Brown what? The Brown Jug. It's a nightclub, brother. Look, there's all types of fun things to do here in the city. Lots of cool things to see, but you gonna love the Brown Jug. There's plenty of drinks, plenty of music, and plenty of women. I like them. Son, how you like them, brother? I like them thick too, I guess. Whatever you like is gonna be at the Jug. So you in? Yeah, I guess I'm in. But after that, I gotta find good business people to meet with. Understand me, boy? I got you. Okay, I'm gonna get you the roll with the big wigs, but tonight, we're gonna be jigging at the Jug, my brother. Oh. What are you saying? Well, I just got in, like I said, but I got money for a hotel, so I'm fine. No, look, don't worry about that, brother. I got enough for the vocals. Come stay with me. You would do that for me? For sure, man. We got it. Okay. Lucille? Sell fake watches.
Lovely, luscious, London, yeah.